Right, it's time now to put the holes in the ceiling for the lighting. It'd be good to get lighting in here because once we close up this wall it's going to get dark and you won't be able to see what I'm doing, so the lighting is not particularly good in here as it is, but that's the next step. Get these holes in, 5 lights are going up, spotlights, and then I'll be doing the conduits for the wiring around the back of the walls for the sockets, and then we'll enclose this wall which is which you can't see. There we go, hopefully that's all now perfectly straight. I do like it to be straight and nothing worse than seeing things crooked as they go along, but there's a little bit of wiggle room there and the laser line is coming straight through the centre of the screw, so that should be wonderful. This is going to be the window. And it's going to be about this high, up to here somewhere. So I'm going to have to build this frame and then put supports down either side. Just you know what I'm doing.
Today I've got a very interesting project here. So our friends took the old tiles out of their floor and they want to keep it as a memory or part of the old house. So they asked us to make a nice frame for the floor tiles. So I've been trying to work out exactly how to do this. And I came up with an idea with the help from Mr. J. But yes, so it's going to work quite well, I think, and it's going to look lovely. The idea is to glue the 4 tiles to this back, cut it obviously to shape, and then put a wood trimming in the middle of them, both ways obviously, and then rebate around this leftover wood we've got and make a nice chunky rustic frame. So that's the plan, that's the idea, and I'm really excited to just start with it. Now what I'm going to do here is rebate along the sides so we can seat the tiles inside the frame. So I'm going to use my little router and give it a go. So there we are. But I need it a bit deeper, so I'll have to have another go and just adjust the router to go lower.
That sounds good. Don't know how I've done that. Right. The reason I'm doing it like this and I haven't completed the frame around the other side is because I want this to be the top. So I'm going to just put the metal flush with this line. This is now a perfect level. Again, more fluke than anything else, but that's level. The floor isn't level, it's got a bow in it. And so now what I'll do with that in place, I should work around the other side and build the frame for the window. And then I can just screw it in and it's all happy days. Put the supports, as I said, and that'll be it. So it just makes it a little bit easier. What the heck was I cutting? That was a practice run. Got there. My mind wasn't thinking straight. So basically, what this does is this creates the shelf here. This would be plasterboarded up, plasterboard over the two, and I just do the same for or do the same up there for the size that I want. So for now, I'll just screw this in, and that's the beginning. Oop, there we go. That's the beginning of the window frame. Well, I'll get the laser level on that just to make sure that we're all singing from the same hymn sheet.
All the 4 pieces are rebated now. Eventually, it was taking so much time with the router that we got the chop saw, the bench saw. That's a bench saw, isn't it? We got the bench saw out and finish it so it's all nice and they all look the same. So what I'm gonna do now is do the cut the miters in all of them, and then tomorrow I'll assemble them because running out of light and time. we've got now the miters one side, so now I've just have to turn it round and do the other side.
Right, I'm going to get on with the framing here and up there. I did want to get up the top onto the ceiling to do the wiring and put the insulation up there, but Christina's still not feeling particularly well. So I don't want to go up a ladder and have a problem of the ladder falling, and yeah, it's a bit of a tight squeeze up there, so I need Christina to hold the ladder for me. So I'm going to leave that for now. Just get on with this framing and get this whole room enclosed, ready for mudding the joints and getting it ready for painting. So that's my plan for today. What I've slightly discovered is that these digital tape measures, laser tape measures, don't like a shiny surface. Always come up with an error. Let's try the other one. Error. Does exactly the same.
Day breaks and I'm burned by the morning light. I make the same mistake more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my third second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts. The best me is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open in half, just to see if we'll put them back. No matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and I.
It's easier than I thought.
It's you and I.
Good, right. One step closer. Looky, looky. Spring is in the air. Everywhere you look around. Yeah. Okay, yesterday, funny enough, I was talking to Christina while we were standing up there, and I said, this tree looks like it's dead. Last year we didn't get any plums from it because it looked dead, I guess. And then overnight, it's blossomed. So that's quite surprising. So hopefully we'll get some lovely plums. They're really tasty plums on this one, but yeah, as I said, last year we didn't get any. And everything is blossoming. Everything is growing, including the weeds and grass. But here, the orange trees are laden with blossom, which means that we'll get some oranges. And there you go. You can just see them somewhere there. Oh, there's a bee buzzing. Yeah, look. Doing their thing. Yeah, excellent. That's good to see. Right, onwards and upwards. I've got to go to the renovation and take some scaffolding over there because we've got to knock down an overhang that is a bit precarious, so we need to do it from scaffolding so we don't kill ourselves. Hello, hello.
Hi. So,
What are you doing?
look at this. Let me show you.
Okay.
I'm quite impressed with the miters.
Yes.
This for me is pretty good. So I'm gonna glue it together and hopefully the rest of it will fit in it. So that's what's the next job now.
Okay, well, good luck. I'm going over to the renovation project to do my thing over there.
Cool. Well, I'll see you later.
Ciao, ciao.
I might have to call you if I get stuck.
No, you won't. No, you won't. You don't need me.
Cool. It's all glued now, so I now just need to let it do its thing, just dry. So then I can sand it and move on to the next step, which is assembling the tiles in it. Yeah, looks good. Quite proud of myself. And my husband. There are things that you just can't do by yourself.
Yeah, but I'm not here. I'm at the renovation. Yeah.
So as this is assembled, now I need to wait for it to dry, a couple of hours or so. But I have got another thing that you probably saw last week, that I did this experiment on my flower or my plant. That was done actually 4 weeks ago, but now I'm gonna take the plastic off and see if there are some roots. Okay, so I have got some roots, but that's not where I did the cut. So the cut is lower. I don't know if I should cover it for a bit longer because something is definitely happening, but I might need to leave it a bit longer because the roots are quite small. I'm going to take a peep inside of that because there are some roots at the top. So if they're small, I can always refill it and put it back again. But I'm going to have a look because I'm impatient, I guess. Oh, yes. Yes, I've got roots coming. There's loads of little ones growing, so let's carry on. But they're not coming from the cut bit. I'm gonna put it back on because something is happening. So let's see. So I've put a screw in in all 4 corners, and what I'm going to do now is fill in the hole here. So I'm gonna use this 2-part filler. Don't need a lot of this. Oh, do it here. Now. Oh, because the hole is quite deep, so might need to sand it and then refill it again. Okay, I think that's done. I hope it fits in the frame. I'm sure it will. So now the idea is to put some trimming in between the tiles, but I'm gonna let them set first and dry, and then I can move on to this bit. So what I'm doing now is the strip I have is a bit too thick for the gap, so I need to obviously try to get it to a thickness that fits in between there. And the easiest way, I guess, is sanding it down because it's too thin to put it through the machine to cut. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I just found this tool. Let's see if it's a bit easier than the sander. Whoa. Maybe not. That fits perfect. So that's one down. And now, how much do I need to take off this? Doing them bright mess. There we are. Not quite as perfect as I hoped for, but lessons learned. So next time I think I'll do the cross first and then put the tiles against it. But once it's all done up, you can't even tell. It's quite nice actually. So let's do a bit of sanding. Now we got it all dry, and I'm going to just wax the top. So this is just some wax that I use for my cement pots and some wood furniture that I work on. So let's see how this is gonna turn up. See, instantly that looks so much better. I'm gonna leave it to dry and then I'll see if there's any patches or anything that I need to touch up again. But it might be that I need to put another coat on it because these tiles are porous, so it's gonna absorb the wax and might see some patches. So let's wait and see. I've been doing some experiments with colors. So this is the darkest I can get with the dye that I've got, which is a bit dull and I don't really like it. So I tried to burn it, and that's much nicer, as my friend wants a dark frame, so that's a lot nicer than that. So I've just used my blowtorch and that's the result. And of course after that I will be waxing it. So I think that looks good. So I'm gonna have to do something with this filler, but overall that's more or less what I want to to achieve. So it's all done now, and it looks pretty cool. So now I'm gonna pass the dark wax on it, which will cover some of these yellow knots, and also the filler that I put in where the screws went.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper, would it make any difference? Would it change for the better? If I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter?
That looks pretty good. I'm really happy with this. So I'll just carry on, do the back now, and then I'll buff it and assemble. Nice, isn't it? I might have a crisis here.
No, not enough.
That's why I haven't done that inside bit.
We can do it clear. If you get enough to go all the way around, you can do clear.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, my wife just came in to me. I got a bit of a cold, and I was having a snooze because she told me to have a snooze. And she came in and she said, what did you say? She said to me, have a little snooze, and when you wake up, can you come and help me? And I said, okay. And then I said to her, did you just wake me up to tell me that? And she did. Thank you, darling.
Oh, poor bunny. Not feeling good, are you?
I'm not feeling great, no.
Come on, it can't be man flu.
Eh?
It can't be man flu, otherwise
It's always man flu.
well, you'll be out of action for months.
No. It's a well-known fact that men get colds worse than women. That is actually a fact. I don't know if I made that fact up, but
Yeah, you always go like if you're dying, if you have a
no,
cold.
don't give me that rubbish.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm dying. And he has no patience whatsoever when he's unwell. But I'll look after you, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah?
She looked after me really well today. I went to change the tyres on the car and went shopping at a food shop.
I just won't even entertain
And
that.
it woke me up.
I won't even entertain that conversation because what did I say to you?
Can you get me some coriander when you're out?
What? James Crowson, what did I say to you?
You said, can you get me some coriander?
No.
And what did you say to me?
I said to you, are you sure you don't want me to go?
Well, yeah.
Because I'm very capable of taking the car to the
I
garage.
know you are, darling.
No. And then you go and just come.
I'm ill, darling. Please don't.
I
Please
know, but
please
don't make
beat
me
me
feel
up.
bad here.
Don't beat me up. I'm unwell.
I know, well,
This is the time you're supposed to be nice to me. People notice. Oh,
I'm
no.
always nice to you. Always. That right? Huh?
Yes.
Oh dear. What am I going to do with you? Did you take your tablet?
Yeah.
Good. You'll be all right in a minute.
Well, like you were last week. 4 days. 4 or 5 days.
5.
5 days. Christina was in bed. That's why I fell off the ladder.
trying to blame me for that.
No, I'm not done.
You okay though?
I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Right. What do you want me to do? Nothing. I come out here for no reason.
I said when you wake up.
But you woke me up. Woke me up to tell me.
That looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's fabulous, darling.
I even like the knots. They don't burn quite as easily. I think I might have enough to go around here. This is not just a case of sealing it. I hate when, for example, you have a drawer, you just did all the refurbishing on this chest of drawers and you open the drawers and they're not done. So that's one of my pet hates. So I like to, if somebody ever takes these tiles out of this frame, I like to have the frame finished. So because you don't see it, it doesn't mean that you're not supposed to carry out the same way as you do where you see it.
The big reveal. Christina's wearing lilac Crocs with camouflage trousers. And then there's this.
Nice, isn't it?
It's very nice, darling. Well done.
All finished.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. I'm happy.
Good.
So now before it starts raining, I shall take it to them and see what they say.
Yeah.
I think they'll love it. I love it.
Well, if you love it, then that's all that matters. I think it's beautiful, darling. Well done. Well done. Excellent job.
It's heavy. Are you filming my back?
Yeah. You take that. I'll help you over the wall with it.
Oh.
I would go.
You don't want to pass the
I don't
lurgy.
want to pass the lurgy on to anyone. There we go. It looks really good, darling. Well done. Really
Thank
good.
you. I shall see you in a bit.
Oh, and there she goes.
I think I'll lose my pants before I get there.
She says she thinks she'll lose her pants before she gets there, and she hasn't got a belt on. Okay. Oh, hello, Lincoln. No, here's me. Hello. Now we just got to clear up that mess.